This is the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus, a flagship phone that was released almost 4 years ago. It once commanded a lofty price tag of $1,200 when most of us were too broke to afford it. But today, you can get it for between $200 to $230 depending on where you buy it. As we approach 2024, is this still worth buying? Join us in this video as we look at the reasons to buy and not to buy the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus in 2024. Reason number 1 to consider the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus in 2024 is undoubtedly its display. Despite being on the market for nearly 4 years, the phone boasts a display that remains among the best in the smartphone world. The expansive 6.7-inch AMOLED 1440p screen delivers an immersive visual experience that is both sharp and vibrant. Its brightness reaches up to 1200 nits, ensuring visibility even under direct sunlight. You also get HDR10+ certification, promising excellent color reproduction and an impressive dynamic range, especially when it comes to watching movies and shows in streaming apps like Netflix. Now, even though the refresh rate is 120Hz, it's not adaptive, so it does not automatically switch to a lower refresh rate. And also, if you want to use the whole 120Hz, you'll have to drop the resolution to 1080p. And if you want to use 1440p resolution, you'll have to use it at 60Hz screen refresh rate. Despite these trade-offs, at the price point of $200, the display remains unparalleled and better than almost all actual budget $200 phones. Reason number 2 that should convince you to buy the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus is its design. It exudes a premium and beautiful look, unlike your girlfriend, and you can tell that it's a top-tier phone. On the front, it has a very appealing slim bezels framing the display and a single-hole punch cutout at the top center for the front camera, contributing to an overall modern and sleek appearance. Turning the phone around, the combination of a glass back and an aluminum frame not only provides a premium feel, but also reinforces the device's durability. Both the front and back glass panels are protected by Gorilla Glass 6, ensuring protection against wear and tear of everyday use. Moreover, the S20 Plus flaunts an impressive IP68 dust and water resistance rating, adding an extra layer of protection against such stuff. If the design is one of your factors to consider for a phone, this design should be one thing to convince you. Another compelling factor to consider this device in 2024 is its camera. As expected from a flagship phone, the camera system on the S20 Plus is nothing short of exceptional. The quad camera setup includes a 12-megapixel main lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, a 64-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x optical zoom, and a 0.3-megapixel time-of-flight depth sensor. On the front, a 10-megapixel selfie shooter complements this impressive array. Capturing moments with the S20 Plus is a visual delight, producing sharp, detailed and vibrant photos. Even in low-light conditions, it manages to collect a lot of light and take fairly clear shots. When it comes to videos, it offers an extravagant 8K video capability at 24 FPS. Now, we don't really need 8K video, especially if it's only 24 frames per second, but you can use 4K and it can do 4K video at 30 and 60 FPS in both the rear and selfie cameras. So it's amazing for content creation as it takes superb videos. Considering the price tag of $200, the camera setup on the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus outshines offerings of all new budget phones in 2024. Underneath the exterior, we find yet another compelling reason to make it your smartphone in 2024. Its performance. It's equipped with two processors, the Exynos 990 and the Snapdragon 865 chipsets. While both of them offer exceptional performance, the Snapdragon 865 stands out as the superior choice. If you're a prospective buyer, you'll get a better experience with the Snapdragon version. Combining that with the generous 12GB of RAM, you'll almost be unstoppable with the phone. Whether you're playing heavy games like Genshin Impact or editing videos, it can handle everything with ease. Storage options range from 128GB all the way to 512GB, and that is more than enough storage for 99.9% of people. Reason number 5 to consider buying the S20 Plus is the software features that it brings to the table. As a flagship Samsung device, it offers the best of the best that Samsung has to offer. One example is Samsung DeX, which allows you to connect your phone to a bigger screen, like a monitor or a TV, to display its features on the bigger screen. You can't get such features on budget Samsung phones, giving the S20 Plus an advantage. The final reason to convince you to buy it is wireless charging. This is something that's extremely rare to see in a phone priced a little over $200. And not only does it support standard wireless charging, but also embraces the convenience of reverse wireless charging. This allows users to charge their phone accessories such as wireless earbuds or smartwatches, and even other phones if you have enough power. Now, despite all the good stuff, it still has some drawbacks, and one reason not to buy the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus is the software updates. Launched with Android 10 and Samsung's One UI 2.1 back in 2020, the S20 Plus has undergone several updates, culminating in Android 13 and One UI 5.1. However, Android 13 marks the end of the road for the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus in terms of software support. Considering the fact that we're in Android 14 already, you may feel slightly behind, and that could be a reason not to buy the phone. Another reason that might tip the scales against the Galaxy S20 Plus is the absence of a headphone jack. Having it will mean that you'll have to use Bluetooth earbuds, and while Bluetooth is fun and all, there's always lag with it. This lag, although minor, can be noticeable, especially for those who like gaming, and it's very irritating. If you're a fan of headphones, this is definitely not for you. One drawback that may push you away from the phone is its charging speeds, although this one 100% depends on the user. The S20 Plus features a 25W charging capability, which, when viewed against today's standards, could be deemed relatively slow. While it's true that even flagships from industry giants like Samsung, Apple and Google hover around similar charging speeds, the world is changing. Competitors such as OnePlus, Oppo, Xiaomi and several others offer faster charging solutions that are not only efficient but also increasingly becoming the norm in the modern smartphone era. For those who value quick top-ups, the charging speed on the phone might be a potential deal breaker. In conclusion, for those seeking a feature-rich smartphone at a price point at a little over $200, this might be the one for you. Despite issues like charging speeds, software updates and the absence of a headphone jack, the overall package of this device remains compelling. The camera system, display quality, performance and design all contribute to making it a solid buy, especially for those who appreciate the value offered by older flagship models. So, before opting for a new budget phone at a similar price point, consider the S20 Plus for its blend of great features and budget-friendly pricing. What other older phone should you talk about? Please let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I'm Milan and this is Fuzzy Tech. Subscribe.